How would you like to attract 10, even 20 high-ticket dream clients every single month with your most engaging creative content consistently? I call this the engaging content effect because, as Darren, the founder of ProBlogger, said, if you want engagement, be conversational, ask questions, leave room for your audience to add their voice. And Lee Oden, CEO of Top Rank Marketing, said, content is the reason search began in the first place. Now, for creative professionals and entrepreneurs today, the choice of content to create for their businesses is vast and overwhelming. There is traditional above and below the line marketing that talks at people. This includes press, TV, radio, outdoor, magazines, and direct email. Whereas content marketing talks with them and engages them. It wants their input. This includes videos, blogs, infographics, case studies, ebooks, white papers, checklists, interviews, social media posts, GIFs and memes, you name it, the lot. The reality is that when most creatives and entrepreneurs create content, there is absolutely no guarantee it will engage with their dream clients as desired. Even creatives and entrepreneurs who do succeed in getting their content to engage for a time stress about whether it will keep engaging and be relevant over time as the market changes daily. For the majority of creatives and entrepreneurs, this is a constant daily demand they have to have a solution for. Another stress day with more creative decisions about taking the next leap into the unknown and having the confidence to decide what content to produce, on what platform, and whether it will engage. And if it doesn't work today, then what is the marketing strategy for tomorrow? In fact, it's very difficult to determine what is working and what isn't. Also, your attention and focus suffer as your ability to produce better creative marketing content gets limited to engage new clients. Customers and cash flow are suffering as a result. Only creatives and entrepreneurs with a predictable best content system for attracting and closing clients can say, the creative content we produce reflects our business, solves a problem, stimulates a desire, and is engaging consistently with our clients. As the legendary Warren Buffett said, your premium brand had better be delivering something special or it's not going to get the business. Hi, my name is Darren Cavanagh, and in this free case study I'm going to share exactly how myself and my clients used a predictable best content system for generating revenue and attracting new high-ticket clients every single month, and then how you can do that too. You probably gathered by now that I'm not a professional voiceover artist and that this is actually me speaking to you from my business, and if you can hear an accent, it's actually from the north of England, Liverpool. But bear with me, because what I'm going to show you is really valuable and it's going to cover the following. The biggest mistake most creatives and entrepreneurs make when it comes to creating engaging content to get clients. The 3 top creative pro tips that successful creatives and entrepreneurs use in their businesses to help them crush sales. A simple 3-step marketing content strategy that will engage with your clients, build brand awareness, and generate leads and clients you can use right now. As a creative director producing thousands of marketing campaigns and content for the world's biggest entertainment and corporate clients, these same strategies help them achieve over $3 billion in box office revenue internationally and in the UK over 25 years. In these 25 years, I worked through and experienced the significant changes that occurred across the creative industry. I adapted and shifted my work from analog to digital across many creative platforms. I watched and learned from the inception of the internet and how it completely transformed the way everyone in the creative world worked towards its global dominance today. The main things I learned in that time working with clients was how the tools for producing creative content changed forever. But more importantly, how the fundamental principles of creating engaging content did not change significantly and are still as relevant and important today as they have ever been. The creative edge and secret is actually knowing what these fundamental principles are and how to utilize them effectively for all your content. In this era, Apple was created, and Steve Jobs famously said, "A lot of times people don't know what you want until you show it to them." The best creative content is anything that adds value to your clients' and customers' lives, and where marketing doesn't feel like marketing when doing this. In effect, he was saying, the best creative content is anything that adds value to your clients' and customers' lives, and when marketing doesn't feel like marketing when doing this. Most importantly, today, people want to learn before they buy, be educated instead of pitched at, They want something of real creative value they trust, and that has a track record of success. However, we live in a world where the amount of content we produce every day is truly mind-boggling. Bernard Marr from Forbes magazine researched the following brain-busting facts. We actually produce over 2.5 quintillion bytes of data created each day at our current pace. But that pace is only accelerating with the growth of the Internet of Things. In fact, over the last 2 years alone, 90% of the data in the world was generated. Now just think about that for a minute. And more than 3.7 billion humans use the Internet. Every minute, users watch over 4 million YouTube videos. Every second, Instagram users post 40,000 photos. 1.5 billion people are active on Facebook daily. Every minute, there are over 103 million spam emails sent. And there are over 4.7 trillion photos stored online. As the famous saying goes, content isn't just king anymore, it's the entire kingdom and its riches. Over all these years, it has been my life's creative mission to help some of the world's best and most adaptable creative professionals and entrepreneurs who are consistently focused on two things: delivering the best campaigns to maximize return on launch and to sustain brand awareness before, during, and after release, to build audience awareness of brand, and to engage customers and clients consistently with great content. So, if you are a creative professional or an entrepreneur wanting to have a predictable best content system for generating revenue and attracting new clients every single month, please keep watching, and I think you're going to enjoy what I'm going to share with you. Now, the top 3 people who I work with fall into the following categories. Creative professionals who work with their specific creative skills with a solid vision, who perform, create content, sell a creative service or product, and who also want one-on-one coaching and consulting to achieve the above. Entrepreneurs who want one-on-one support to help them unblock, unleash, and produce their best creative to market their business for success. And creative businesses and agencies wanting simple and super effective content to work in film, video, games, product distributors, digital and content creation, etc. One of my clients, Adam Eldrick from Altitude Films, started working with me when he was managing director at Momentum Pictures, and I generated a TV and radio campaign for the UK home entertainment release of Troll Hunter. This was a hard sell because it was a subtitled film with no known cast and a limited cinema release. Adam's target was to sell 100,000 DVDs on a £60,000 campaign budget. He sold 160,000 DVDs with a net revenue of over £800,000 and 135.3% return on investment. Today, Troll Hunter has sold 274,000 DVDs. Adam had this to say about working with me. Darren's feedback remains invaluable. He has a calmness to his methods and will connect with you directly and inspire. I've always seen fantastic results. Another client, Steve Collins, former International Marketing Director at Universal Pictures Entertainment, said, Darren crafted the international TV spots for a majority of my releases, including a number of award-winning campaigns that exceeded sales targets. He has a natural instinct for what works and always delivers. Another more recent client, Julia Waller, jewellery designer and entrepreneur, in only 4 weeks after working with me, said she had a new business strategy in place and was hitting her weekly sales targets with ease. Now, what all these campaigns had in common was a strategy based on engagement via storytelling, a simple and original call to action, and laser-focused audience targeting. Now, the best thing about this predictable best content system is that it creates engaging content always that clients want to buy now. It is simple and works with any budget, is based on proven results. Now, in creative and entrepreneurial businesses, it's no surprise that people live and work in one of these two categories. The self-doubters. These are people who procrastinate over detail and get some clients sometimes, but not consistently, or sometimes don't even launch their work and are stuck. I call these people in dead headspace, no one can hear you scream. Then there are the self-doers, people who are consistently crushing it, generating more clients and more money and spending less time doing it. I call these people show me the money posse. Okay. So how do some creatives and entrepreneurs make millions, lean on Lamborghinis and generate abundance, while others struggle to make ends meet and their businesses ultimately fail? In my 25 years of experience working and asking hundreds of creatives and entrepreneurs, I got to understand that the self-doers have 3 key things in place, while the self-doubters have only one or two or even none. And the reality is that you have to have these three things in place in your creative or entrepreneurial business to stand a much better chance of generating consistent clients and huge sales. Okay, before we proceed, at this point in the free case study, it's time to blow you all a big kiss. Jokes aside, the most effective way I can explain what I mean is to tell you a story about how Clarence Leonard Kelly Johnson, who was a famous American aeronautical and systems engineer, came up with the KISS principle. You see, KISS is an acronym for Keep It Simple Stupid, as a design noted by Kelly Johnson in the US Navy in 1960. He is recognised for his contributions to a series of important aircraft designs, most notably the state-of-the-art Lockheed U-2 and SR-71 Blackbird. The story goes that Johnson was handing a team of design engineers a handful of tools, with the challenge that the jet aircraft they were designing must be repairable by an average mechanic in the field under combat conditions with only these tools. Hence, the stupid refers to the relationship between the way things break and the sophistication available to repair them. There is no implicit meaning that an engineer was stupid, just the opposite. So the term KISS principle was in popular use by 1970, and variations on the phrase include keep it simple silly, keep it short and simple, keep it simple and straightforward, keep it small and simple, and keep it stupid simple. Interestingly, in history, the principle had origins in similar minimalist concepts, such as Occam's razor, for example, meaning that the problem-solving principle is that the simplest solution tends to be the right one. Leonardo da Vinci's simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Colin Chapman, the founder of Lotus Cars, urged his designers to simplify, then add lightness. Also, let us not forget Shakespeare's brevity is the soul of wit. And finally, make everything as simple as possible, but not simpler. This is attributed to Albert Einstein. Because of its memorable meaning and simplicity, the acronym took on a life of its own and was embraced by the creative world with gusto when it came to using it as a means of rating content and strategy. Master animator Richard Williams, best known for animation director on Who Framed Roger Rabbit and animating the cartoon feline in the famous Pink Panther films, explains the KISS principle in his book, The Animator's Survival Kit. He encouraged animators not to have their characters move or do too much. He urges them to use the KISS. In today's 6-second attention span content consuming world, the KISS principle is more relevant than ever for all creatives and entrepreneurs who want to cut through the noise with original and engaging content. However, many creatives and entrepreneurs are obsessed with cramming too much info or messaging into their creative content and are complicating their system to attract new clients. They get focused on adding more and more features and info across numerous platforms in a complicated attempt to try to target everyone with content that doesn't use the KISS principle, and it gets lost in a sea of creative noise. Now, recall how I said that the self-doers who are crushing it have three things in place that the self-doubters don't? Well, those three things are high-quality KISS content and targeted traffic. A KISS mindset that allows for mistakes as part of the creative process and sees them as feedback and opportunities to improve. And a KISS system that will convert that traffic into high-paying clients who keep coming back. Because what matters is this. If you self-doubt and struggle to come up with content that is simple, engaging, cuts through the noise and is cost-effective, then you will struggle to attract clients consistently and your business will suffer. Now that's enough theory. Let me show you exactly how you can use a predictable best content system to attract new high-ticket dream clients today. There are two factors that marketeers attribute to their continued success, and they are doing a better job with creative content and developing or adjusting content marketing strategy. The biggest mistakes most creatives and entrepreneurs make when it comes to creating engaging content to get clients are solving an unimportant problem, not listening to their customers, not being different enough, and not focusing on their USP's unique selling points. And the KISS way the top creatives and entrepreneurs use focuses on the following. 1. Build communities through authentic USP storytelling. 2. Build an audience on one platform, then diversify. And 3. Give your audience tools to customize their experience. It's so easy to get confused with the vast amounts of platforms and different types of content in the market, so it's essential to focus on these 3 points as a key to success. The self-doers in the market who are earning 7-figure profits use a predictable best content system for generating clients, and they know how to cost-effectively follow these points. When you have a predictable best content system for attracting new clients, and you know the cost of creating each one, you know how much profit you need to make every month to cover the cost of content, the platform to use, and the amount you need to charge. As the self-doubters are struggling with message, strategy, and focus to get new clients and wasting money and time in the process, while the self-doers know what to focus on and how much they need to spend to generate a return on investment and to be in profit. So, what does this system look like? Well, for every piece of content produced, as I've said, use the following KISS principles, and you have to keep everything focused on the following. Use authentic storytelling to facilitate a shared, meaningful experience that your customers will want to read, engage with, get involved in, that simply solves a key problem or generates a desire to buy. 2. It's so important to express your original USP, unique selling points. This should strike a raw nerve with your client or capture a fleeting moment. Help your customers feel what it's like to have their problem solved, or experience the best value of your service, product, or brand. It's really important to drop the business speak. People want to connect with other people. And if you want your content to help build meaningful relationships, speak from your heart, not from the latest buzzword. Steven Spielberg sums it up best. He said, "People have forgotten how to tell a story. Stories don't have a beginning, middle, and end anymore. They usually have a beginning that never stops beginning." 3. Build an audience on one platform, then diversify. Because the ultimate goal of creatives and entrepreneurs is to establish an audience and client base on one platform and build and expand onto others if required. Developing a strong and loyal audience and client base on a core platform focuses your resources, clarifies messaging, and builds awareness. It also means you are not required to produce huge amounts of content to fill every platform at once, and a gradual expansion can take place if that platform becomes successful. I think Bruce Lee said it best: simplicity is the key to brilliance. 4. Give your audience tools to customize their experience. It's a well-known fact that interactive content gives potential clients a way to personalize and participate in the content experience. If audiences and clients see their own interest reflected in content they see or receive, it can build trust, engagement, and brand satisfaction. Remember though, be careful not to just play lip service to your clients and think you have all the answers. Never forget, they do. Ultimately, the painful truth is clients don't really care about you, your business, or service and products. I know this is hard for some people to take in, but all they really care about is having their problem solved and desires met, and without clients, you don't have a business. So it's really important to listen intently. Take a spell tip from the ultimate wizard woman entrepreneur, J.K. Rowling. No story lives unless someone wants to listen. So the results of following this predictable best content system will help you attract 10, even 20 new high-ticket dream clients every single month with your most engaging creative content consistently. And the fun part? You can test every element of your business and marketing efforts with the KISS principle, as it applies to absolutely everything. You now know and have the key engaging content effect, and you can test it daily to move your business forward whenever you need it. There is one final essential factor to this system, and it's the most important to remember. That is that the most successful self-doers focus on measurement and feedback, because not only do the most successful self-doers stay realistic and deliver consistently, they also continually check on content marketing progress. 80% of the most successful self-doers measure content marketing return on investment, compared to only 56% of the self-doubters. So to execute this predictable best content system successfully, you need to measure and get feedback on the following 4 action steps and rate them from 1 to 5 of effectiveness in your business. They are: 1. How effective are you focusing on solutions? 2. How effective are you hitting your target market? 3. How effective is your offer, marketing hook, message, and content? And 4. How effectively are you actually serving your clients? And when you have these 4 things rated as highly as possible, you can call yourself a successful self-doer. And you're in the creative power zone of creating awesome, engaging content and seeing some amazing results, just like some of my top clients have experienced. Time for another great quote I really love from Henry Ford. Don't find a fault, find a remedy. Anyone can complain. Throughout my extensive creative career, my biggest brand client and one of the most successful brands in the world was Disney. I had the pleasure of working on the majority of their animated film campaigns, starting with The Lion King and working all the way through up to Pixar's Up. Every film was unique and presented its own creative marketing challenges, and they all consistently produced over £15 million at the UK box office.
Disney Pixar's Up, also showing in Disney Digital 3D.
Ed Catmull, manager of Pixar, said, "We must meet unexpected problems with unexpected responses. And easy isn't the goal, quality is the goal." I've never forgotten these golden principles, and I apply them daily to all my work and my way of life. Now you have a choice. You have a solid system to be able to create results like this, and you can choose to work and get more one-on-one support from people who have less experience and less results, or you could keep going it alone and try and figure it all out by yourself when time is of the essence and there is no guarantee of success this year or next. Or more excitedly, you can choose to have more creative power support and kiss your personal and business stresses goodbye. Well, if you're now thinking, how can I get more predictable systems and support in my business to better market my business and ignite my best creativity simply and effectively every single month? I can offer the following if you're looking to create a clear vision and the best creative content strategy for your business, reduce your stress and blitz any blocks and bad habits, create more time to focus on creating your best work to get more clients and sales. Because right now, I'm looking for a few more of my own dream clients. I want to help you get awesome results fast. So right now, for a limited time, I'm offering a free 45-minute marketing strategy call if you meet the criteria below. I work primarily with three types of clients. People who want to create their best content to attract more engaged clients who really are just waiting to work with you. People who want to improve their marketing mindset, strategy, and are willing to do the work to produce the goods consistently. And people who are clear on the personal and financial cost their businesses are having on them, and who want to dramatically improve their profits and work with their dream clients to become more successful. Here's how it will work. The marketing strategy call will take around 45 minutes and you will be speaking with me personally, and I'll be helping you identify where you are now and where you want to be in your business, what creative strategies you currently have in place, and how I can help you improve them to unleash your best creativity to boost your business. So who is this for? Creative professionals in all fields and entrepreneurs who are already in business and making some sales. Typically they are working as filmmakers, photographers, creative directors, actors, performers, artists producing a creative product, and entrepreneurs working alone or in a business who want more creativity and strategic marketing expertise in one-on-one support. This is for people who are good at what they do and who are striving to shake up and dominate their marketplace and earn a 6- and 7-figure income doing it. It is for people who want to be of service because they are passionate about creativity and value helping others with their gifts to help them get awesome results. It's for people who are willing to invest in themselves and their businesses, as this is a true reflection of commitment and success to take their business to the next level. Working with me as a client is not cheap, but most of my clients make back more than their investment within the first month, and then they feel the benefits of the support for the long term and beyond. So who is it not for? People who are self-doubters and don't believe in their own creative skills, gifts and expertise. You must already have something going and be good at what you do. People who procrastinate and make excuses and play the blame game. People who only seek out free info and are not willing to take action or get results. And anyone not serious about growing their business by another 100,000 to 500,000 in the next 12 months. On that note, I will leave the last quote to the wonderfully creative Sylvia Plath. Know that the worst enemy to creativity is self-doubt. Now, it's very important we are a good fit, because I want all my clients to feel supported 100%, get unblocked and get results fast. The reality is though that there are some people I cannot help, and if that's so, I will truthfully and honestly say so and suggest someone else or an alternative. So I really wanted to thank you for watching this free case study up to this point. The first step now is to complete the short application for the free marketing strategy call session below. This application is necessary to determine that I can help you generate the results you want, and that you are ready to step up and take action and do the required work to generate the results. Once I have received your application and we are a fit, I will schedule a time with me to conduct your strategy session, and we can start to make things happen for you. Then at the end of the call, one or two things will happen. You will either be a fit and I will extend an invitation to work with me as one of my clients, or if it's not a good fit, that's absolutely okay, and there's no hard feelings or obligations or anything. Either way, you will receive a very valuable strategy session and you will have discovered where you are right now and what's holding you back from achieving the results you want. That, together with an understanding of the next steps necessary to take action and break through your personal and creative blocks. I can promise you it will be an invaluable 45 minutes you will invest in your business this year. Please now go ahead and complete the application and we will see if you're a good fit for doing business together. Right now, I'm only looking for a maximum of 20 clients per month, so this opportunity is extremely limited because of the intense one-on-one time needed in order to provide you with results, and because, as I said before, I only work with clients who I know with certainty are committed and who I can generate the results they want and the return on their investment. Out of every 100 that apply, I can generally only work with 5 clients at a time. So with that being said, please understand that this window of opportunity won't be available for long, and what I have found is those who have the ability to make decisions and act quickly are the most likely to get results and are most likely to become my best clients and get great results together for years to come. So if you're still not sure, fortunately now you know you don't have to go it alone. If you feel like this is right for you, please go ahead and apply right now to see if you qualify, and then go ahead and follow the instructions on the next page. Thank you again for watching the free case study. I hope you enjoyed it and got some great value from it, and I look forward to speaking with some of you very soon.